A large PCB manufacturer in China produces more PCBs in their lunchtime than what entire India produces in a month. I'm not the one saying this, it's a tweet from Murali Srinivasa, CEO of Line Circuits, one of the leading PCB manufacturers in India. But luckily, this trend is about to change because India's PCB manufacturing just got a major boost. Line Circuits has announced an investment of 441 crores in building a 100-acre PCB campus called Terra Circuits in Karnataka. We sat with Murali to understand more about this, and this is what we have.
So, Murali, I know what's happening. I've read the tweets, I've seen the LinkedIn post, but can you explain the news to all our audience here?
Basically, we have been working on line circuits, in terms of ramping up the production. When we kept on developing line circuits as a platform, one thing that really felt very broken in India in general is the manufacturing ecosystem, like PCB fabrication. There is a big structural gap. So in order to address this structural gap, we had to think really big. So this capacity will come only when we start having a large infrastructure, at least come closer to what China is. We identified, few places that would fit in. And then finally we went with the Bijapur Mulwad industrial area for this large campus. And then when it came to how much area, what are we going to do, we want to have a long-term vision of creating multiple fabs within our campus, which is going to be focused on different technology, right? So then we said, let's build a 100-acre PCB Mega Campus. We call it as a Terra Factory or a Terra Circuits Factory.
Okay, got it. Can you give a bit more numbers on Terra Circuits? Because like you told, the main aim here is to reduce lead time and increase manufacturing capability, right? So when Circuits is set up and running, what would be its production capability and how big is Terra Circuits?
See, Terra Circuits we have planned multiple fabs. Like, for example, a huge inspiration comes from where I used to work before, which is Texas Instruments. We are going to have multiple fabs within the campus. So the first fab is focused basically on the 2-layer, 4-layer, and 6-layer. And we also have parallelly, we are going to start phase 2 and phase 3, which will be focusing on HDI and AI compute boards. We want to build manufacturing ecosystem, manufacturing for building server boards and AI compute boards, which is a huge gap right now in India. And however, we'll be focusing on our the Fab 1, which is already in place, which is the Tumkur campus. There we'll be focusing on more quick turnarounds, like 24 hours and 48-hour services will be from here. Okay. And all the standard Me panels and other custom services will be from the Terra Circuits campus.
Okay. So I have one very direct question to you, because as someone working with electronics or building prototypes, there are two things which matter the most. One is obviously lead time, and second is pricing. So as you scale production and set up Terra Circuits, how do we see these two numbers change?
See, one is because we are going to have a larger capacity, we will be able to meet the timelines or beat the timelines. We have always been, working very hard to beat our timelines. But right now, over the last 5 to 6 months, we have been very, very bad, to be honest. It's very painful because though our entire team is working very hard, because of the capacity constraints and supply chain constraints, we have not been able to, deliver a lot of PCBs on time. So one thing that will definitely change is having a larger capacity helps us to oblige the timelines that larger. Unit economics will be much better in terms of the production scale. So we'll be definitely looking forward to pass on those benefits in terms of the pricing. So definitely right now, as of today, when we speak, there is a huge fluctuation in raw materials going on. You would have definitely seen all the prices rise in all the factories, including China. That's mostly because there are huge fluctuations. In fact, not just price, there are few CCL manufacturers, the raw material manufacturers, they are not even supplying certain raw materials. Like, for example, there are like these high density copper, right? Like 70 micron base materials, 100 micron base materials. It's extremely hard right now to buy those raw materials. Even if you pay more money, it is not available right now. So because of all these constraints, there is a huge, so what happens, resin is there in PCB, right? So the resin is also dependent on some of the crude. So their fiberglass, then there are a lot of other chemicals that are used in PCB, which is all dependent on some of the areas that are currently being in the conflict. So this has created a huge pressure in the raw materials and supply chain. But I think this is hopefully over time, because there are also a lot of raw material manufacturers coming up in India. This will kind of be better. And in our campus, we are going to be also focusing on some of these raw materials ourselves to help the ecosystem in India.
Understood. One more thing which makes me very happy is you guys are also planning an R&D center inside the campus. So as a PCB manufacturer, what kind of R&D do you work on? Is it mainly on material science, figuring out better alternatives, or what exactly is this R&D center focusing on?
Yeah, very important question, and very much needed. So one of the biggest problem right now, even if somebody wants to manufacture CCL, copper clad laminates in India, is that we are heavily dependent on China and other country to get glass fiber cloth, to get resin, to even make copper foils. Copper foil, at least there are few public companies in India who are doing copper foils. But however, resin and glass fiber of certain type and the research on resin itself is very important. So in this R&D center, we will be doing a lot of research on materials related to manufacturing, supply chain, and manufacturing technologies. There is also a lot of things to be done in terms of capital goods. For example, if somebody wants to build you know, high-speed CNC drilling machine, right, which is used in PCB manufacturing, we don't have it in India. So we started talking to, we are talking to one public company in India who would potentially be doing these PCB drilling machines, high-speed PCB drilling machines. We'll be working closely with them, and we'll be doing some research that will help accelerate that process within this facility.
What is the timeline we are looking at here? Like, when do you think this facility would be up and running?
Yeah. So see, right now we are going on this project very aggressively. We are aiming to start the trials and first production by June 2027.
Okay.
So 12 months from now, hopefully faster for the phase one, for the Fab 1 that we are going to be doing in the Mega Campus will be 10x of our current facility. And then every single Fab, Fab 2 and Fab 3 will keep adding 2x to 2 to 3x of the Fab 1. So overall, I think, once we have all the phases built out, pretty much will be somewhere close to 100 to 150,000 square meters of PCB production per month.
Wonderful.
See, PCB manufacturing in India, see what happens. Generally, all the machineries will have to be imported right now. So everything comes from outside. So there is a lot of dependency on different countries. And mainly, I think that is one major thing. And second is raw materials, right? So this CCL is a really big pain right now. And I hope some of the companies that are building in India will come up with their plans and start producing the CCL, so that by the time we are operational, we can consume those CCLs that are manufactured in India.
So, Murali, I am done with all my questions. Is there anything that you would like to add about this new expansion?
Thanks for doing this, and I think we are pretty much excited about this. And if somebody is from North Karnataka or anywhere for that matter, for anywhere, any part of India, join us for Terra Circuits. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I consider my next 10 years to be really dedicated in building this, and we need to change the way really India operates in terms of manufacturing. That's been like a strong commitment from my side as well on this. And do reach out to us and join us in this journey. Let's work together in building this.
Wonderful. So, yeah, thank you, Murali. Thank you again so much for joining us today and sharing your time with us.
Thanks, Ashlan. Thank you.